Well, we'd like to welcome you back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith. Matt's not joining us tonight, so I'll be sure to let him know about things that go on. But, yep, we are going to Dantooine. And yeah, we met some members of the Jedi, and I don't blame anyone who wants to go to the dark side, because apparently half the Jedi are douchebags. Let's see what happens with the other half. Yeah, Kreia was kind of a dick, and Atris, oh my god, I can't stand her. Let's see about the other 4 Jedi that are halfway across the galaxy.
We're going to Dantooine, right?
Yep. I think we're just about... Well, we've talked to everyone, so... Can't go to Pragus anymore. That plan is essentially blown to bits. Oh, we're not really welcome at Telos anymore. Narshada, no. Korriban, well, we're not going to the Sith homeworld right now. Got that. Let's go to Dantooine. And hopefully we don't get intercepted by Sith fighters along the way. I thought the Sith did an orbital bombardment. Why is this place so happy-go-lucky? Well, then again, they can repair this sort of place in 5 years, so... And I need to get components for a lightsaber! What do I need for that again? And yes, I'd like to apologize to anyone viewing this that the frame rate is shit. And I don't really have much of another option right now, so sorry.
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something? Why did you decide to fight? The war went poorly before Revan and the Jedi lent aid to the Republic. Many of us believed the Jedi to be cowards who were afraid to face the Mandalorian threat. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall. I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt? I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle took control of me, drove me forward. It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me, turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for? Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing an emitter matrix and lens. Something else I can help you with?
Okay, an emitter matrix and lens. Okay. So, I have a crystal. I have a yellow one. I highly doubt I'm gonna get my original lightsaber back, as much as it pains me to say it. It's a Jedi settlement, so bring Kreia. Let's bring Aden along.
Another visitor? You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first. Salvagers are stripping it of anything valuable. Mostly they're collecting trash the Jedi left behind. The Enclave was bombed during the war, so there's not much left.
Those artifacts have tremendous value. and could be dangerous in the wrong hands. This is something we should investigate.
But since you're a salvager, I expect you already know all that. Then who are you? The only recent visitors we've had on Dantooine have been salvagers and a slew of mercenaries. Just to see the sights, right? You're just another salvager. Go see Administrator Adari in Kunda if you want to get into the ruins. She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries. We had problems with Mandalorian mercenaries even before the Jedi Civil War. The Jedi helped clear most of the problem up, but after the war, many soldiers from both sides of the conflict became mercenaries. And since we're so far from the core, some started gathering here. The difference between an out-of-work mercenary and a raider is a vibroblade's edge. The only thing we can prove they've done is intimidate a few farmers. The farmers give them goods, money, or food just to stay on their good side. The only one that isn't scared of them is the administrator. There have also been a lot of disappearances recently, and not all of them can be blamed on Cath hounds. But nobody can prove the mercenaries are responsible. A farmer here and there, or a family. We lost enough people during the war that keeping the Cath hound and Kinrath populations under control hasn't been possible. So there are a lot of animal attacks. Some deaths, too. The disappearances might be just coincidence, but a lot of the stubborn folks seem to be more accident-prone. Kunda is the big building just outside the landing port. It used to be the estate of a man named Matali, but he and his family disappeared around the time of the bombardment. The administrator rebuilt it, and now this is our center of government. I know it doesn't look like much, but there aren't many settlers that live on this planet. This building is the start of something new for us. We're very proud of it. Have you ever sliced a Jedi security door? The old ruins are secure from salvagers unless they get permission from Adare. Just head into the building and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
So, we got a smuggler. Probably should have brought the droid, but small things. I like baby steps. Or baby shark. No, I'm not gonna continue that. Speaking of that, yeah, that was the Washington Nationals theme song, the season they won the World Series, and I live in NL East territory, and I happen to know a few fans who can't stand Baby Shark. One of them got immune to it.
What do you want? I don't have time for cursed salvagers. Well, you don't look like a damn mercenary, and you don't smell like a stinking farmer. Why else would you be here? If you're not a salvager, then I don't even want to know why you'd go to the Enclave. Nothing but rumor. They say the spirits of the angry dead haunt the ruins. On a quiet night, you can hear the ghosts howling and scraping around. Oh, you know, folks around Kunda. Go there yourself and get the details firsthand. Find the Kunda outpost just outside the landing port.
Oh, he's been pretty bitter.
Greetings, and good day, traveler. On behalf of the Kunda settlement, I am programmed to welcome you to Dantooine. Is there something I can do to serve you? The local militia occasionally offers employment to qualified soldiers. Speak to Zeron in the Kunda outpost. Additionally, many visitors come to Kunda to explore the ruins for salvage opportunities. The famed ruins of the Jedi Enclave can be found northwest of the Kunda outpost. You may visit the ruins at your own risk. Zeron strongly urges salvagers to avoid the highly dangerous sublevel of the Enclave ruins. My apologies. I have no recollection of the Sith invasion topic. If you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Sorry, Sin. They're not, I wish, but, oh, I got a Rodian blade and, what's weapon number 2? A long sword. Just trying to... Do I have vibro blades, or... Oh no, it's left with that guy and the Falcon. This is early game, so I just finished the prologue and visiting Telos, which is the first world, so right now everything has just opened up, so yeah, you find out that one of your main characters, or at least your lead, followed Revan into the Mandalore Wars, got kicked out of the Jedi Order, and also there's a particular bitch who has my lightsaber after my lead struck it into the stone saying, "Get out of the Order." I'm like, no! My blue double lightsaber! Now, I have to build a new one. I'm going, crap. And unfortunately, the only color I have to start with is a yellow lightsaber, so... boo. No, I have a yellow crystal. Like, boo. Boo. Like, I have a sweet blue double lightsaber. I want it back. But no, it got stolen. But no, not really so much stolen, so much taken as a keepsake.
What do you want now? She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith...
Jeez, it's your problem.
I heard a rumor that the administrator met with a Jedi. If that's true, I'll quit. I'm gonna work for someone that associates with them.
But yeah, apparently I'm not the last Jedi in the universe. The Jedi Masters have been split to the Astral Winds. So one of them's here on Dantooine. The other is on Onderon.
I hear you. Something up?
Crap. What were the other worlds? One's on Nar Shaddaa.
Let me take care of this. Pure Bazak.
Which is an entire mobster world from the sound of it. And one of them is on Korriban. So, I'd like to welcome you guys to my crap-tastic presentation of Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. No. Okay. Alright, Sin, this is addressed in the prologue when your lead talks to Adin. Because there's no save data constant like you have in Mass Effect, you do get to decide if Revan was a guy or a gal, and whether he or she, you know, decided to be a hero of the Republic or waged some further warfare across the galaxy after kicking the shit out of Darth Malak.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orakto guru katada. Fiora tora pada no ringatel camarada tela fibu nubu de karana chenirara.
I always wonder what Dantooine looked like.
Well, you get to visit this place. It's the second planet you visit overall in the first Knights of the Old Republic. There used to be a Jedi temple here, but midway through the events of the first game, Malak and company pretty much ransacked and bombed the place.
Oh, okay.
Manama treto sobre barakto drun. Krishe mentru gre bavano flank turu na saganich. Grava we no ku se tabate bate. Trawinsto sopotuto neliep grimpatado. Trawinsto busuto neliep grimpatala. Hele ronda nana nintolo gradetira. Wana jung konata della raguno tunna. Dai rento ron kawre kare papanala ranshinga. Derache wemeno toto rere senisensen.
So pretty much in my case, I just said, yeah, my Revan character was female, and yeah, after killing Malak, she was like, yep, she's a hero to the galaxy. Okay, he's a droid. So I need a droid processor. I forgot what else I needed. Instruction kits to repair a damaged droid. Alright. I think I need anything else right now. Okay. Are these upgrade chips or... Thank you.
What is it?
Hey, get away from that door! The last time somebody messed with it, it was locked down for months before we could fix it.
Okay, jeez.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here? After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. You remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant, and never lending a hand when we really needed them.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the Enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
Yeah. What are the odds that Jedi, when we come across him, is all hooded, and the first thing he says when we cross by him is, "Hello there!"
The salvagers keep coming here and bothering the militia. That Garevik is the worst of them. If it weren't for the Jedi, we'd be a prosperous community. They brought us nothing but trouble.
Oh, like the Sith or any better. Who knows? I need to get a rest for this chair. Or better yet, I need to, change this whole desk from being a picnic table into something else.
Welcome to Kunda. You're a salvager, right? You'll need to see Administrator Adare to get access to the ruins. If you need directions to anything else, just ask. Garevik is a salvager, the worst one of the lot. Try to stay clear of him. He's a dangerous one to cross.
You guys hearing beeping or something, or is that just,
You're not. The only heavily armed people that visit us are either salvagers or mercenaries. And you don't look quite gritty enough to be a mercenary. The things that would most interest you are our weapon merchant Anzeron, the leader of our militia. Akere is still around here somewhere too. He sells droid components. If you get into any trouble, he's the person you'd contact. Unfortunately, recent problems with the salvagers and mercenaries have kept him quite busy. The mercenaries cause disruptions for some of our outlying settlers. They are a constant source of friction for us. I hear the salvagers are having some internal problems too. No, I couldn't. If you're really interested in that, just speak to Zeron. Just go to the central corridor and make a right. His shop is the first on the right.
A lot of people here hate Jedi, but when they were here, they tried helping us. I don't blame them.
Are you waiting for the Administrator too? You won't have to wait too long. But if you want results, now that you may never get here. Kunda's like a droid without his power cell. Useless. We have problems all over, and the most you can get out of the Administrator is a pat in the back.
I'm sick of all their excuses and empty words. I need justice now.
I fought in the war, and I know how to use my blaster rifle. If the Administrator or Zeron doesn't do something, then I will.
Salvagers are the problem. They strip bare the ruins that belong to the people of Dantooine. Then, they sell what they find back to us at inflated prices.
I'm not a violent man. I've had my share of it in the war. I sincerely hoped I could just hang my blaster rifle on the wall as a souvenir for my grandchildren.
But I can't farm without my equipment.
Yeah, pretty much the plight of everyone trying to build a new machine right now. Especially if you need a core component of it. Looking at you, graphics card market.
Well, yes and no. I brought my moisture vaporator to Kunda to be serviced. On the way back to my farm, I took a shortcut next to the Enclave ruins. Damn Lagrix came out of nowhere. I had to run before they made a meal of me. When I returned to retrieve my equipment, the salvagers had already stripped it bare.
A lot of farming equipment. It's not even valuable, just important for the moisture vaporators and hydroprocessors. The thief must be desperate for credits. I suppose you could. Actually, you almost look like a salvager.
If you could go to this salvager camp and convince the salvager Joran to return my modulator, I would be very grateful.
I'm not rich, but I have some souvenirs from the war I could give you. It's right next to the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. Just follow the smell. You can't miss them. That's great. I'm certainly not getting any help around here. If you need to know anything more, just ask me.
Alright. So a bit of convincing, huh? Yeah, my charisma stat isn't really the best around, so I got 15 plus, what's my persuade? So I got 15 plus 9, and then plus 5 through equipment. I'm not gonna be able to sweet talk many people like I did in the first game, but I don't know, it's like sweet talking worked up until Manon.
Your luck is not at the hapless settler. You are the newcomer that lands in a battered ship. Yes. No friendly greetings are here for you. I come here to speak to the militia and make them understand a truth. Something of mine they have in their possession. It's very unwise to stand in my way. I am done being inconvenienced by you.
Okay, you have a problem? Fine. It's like, just wait until, blaster bolts fly.
What brings you to Kunda? Do you have any troubles to report? I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't here about Garevik. I don't even want to get into it. Ask around if you want to know the details. It'll just make my headache worse if I talk about it. I don't know what we'd do without Administrator Adare. She managed to plow through a lot of the family bickering once the Sith left during the war. She's kept us together. Oh, and, Zeron too, I suppose. This is sensitive. It's not really a secret, though. A lot of people are upset with Zeron. He's a hard man and doesn't answer to anybody. Except, I suppose, the Administrator. The thing is, he expects everyone to follow all the laws. That's not normally a bad thing, but the mercenaries are used to having a bit more freedom. So it's like Zeron keeps prodding a rancor with a stun stick. To a rancor, it's just a minor nuisance. But if you keep at it, he's gonna fight back. The mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just war veterans looking for work. But Zeron just keeps poking them, so he has to get involved to make sure that the militia does what he wants. Otherwise, we'd probably give the mercenaries some room. It's tricky. You see, I think Zeron may be taking this whole thing a little personal. I'm not sure. Just a guess. I also think he's doing more to provoke them than just investigating every complaint against them hard. He's up to something. If someone could just ask a few questions, turn up some answers. Maybe see if Zeron isn't being completely honest with the rest of us? Well, then maybe he should be replaced. Just a lot of little things don't add up. It could just be a surprise party. But I think Zeron takes this problem very personal. So if you happen to find something out like that, you should see Administrator Adare. If you have to do some footwork to check into things, you'll be compensated. We should probably talk about something else. I hate going behind the captain's back. I just feel... I just have a feeling about it. All right, stay out of trouble now.
Nope. It's the weapon shop.
militia captain here? Are you here because you're in trouble or looking for it? I see. Well, what's your reason for coming to militia headquarters? There are better places to explore and better people to know. I'm sure you have your reasons, though. I'm sure you got questions of your own. And if you're interested, I might have some work for you. You want something? I've seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe you've already seen some of them. They're coming from a cave in the Kunda Plains. I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd lose too many men. There's a reward if you do it. We used some explosives to seal the cave a couple years back. Just made them angrier. They burrowed another entrance even closer to us. I know there are crystals in there too. Some of the salvagers once thought about going in there to get some extra credits. Too many Kinrath, though. Cave is on the southeast side of the plains. Shouldn't be hard to find. Kinrath are normally just pests. We think something happened to their nest. Started near the end of the Civil War. Nobody knows for sure. Even the Ithorian. And they're smart about such things. That's all I can ask. You want something? Some of the salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable all the salvagers ever got. But all the salvagers that went down there are dead. So it seems every day or so some salvager comes claiming they're owed by such and such, or that they're related. The whole thing makes me sick. Garevik says he won the whole claim in a Pazak game with the last survivor, right before he killed him. But that was a fair fight. There were witnesses. But nobody remembers Garevik ever playing Pazak. I just hope someone takes this blasted claim off my hands. I'm tired of those lowlives pestering me. We've got real work to do. You want something? You really should talk to Barun about general questions. There aren't more than a dozen of us, and there's too many problems. People keep hoping that the Republic sends help. We gotta help ourselves.
Even if Revan did become a hero of the Republic is still a shit state.
She's smart. She gets things done. The whole place would fall apart without her. Dantooine isn't the center of much anything. Our most talented people sometimes leave. Hard for someone to stay a farmer when they have the itch to do something greater. So we're lucky the administrator never went elsewhere. I bet she'd make a decent senator, even. I don't have anything to say about that.
Okay.
Tochi monas runta, yun bola, wata gratonchi mulira, pitasa cantone tosha. Posoma britoshni tuk pampa, ora, ino molira nibonon, in umbato kotek, posoma britoshni tuk pampa, ora, ino molira nibonon, in umbato kotek, posoma britoshni tuk pampa, ora, ino molira nibonon, in umbato kotek. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta masapa. Tong higwamaji. Yumaliba to atong into tune. Hoshmanfu ni wado de kuta masapa. Tong higwamaji. Yumaliba to atong into tune. Insoranaka megun soji. Nekchi una bola monchi wataton. Sobodono bisel chamaka. Fasa susho wi. Kana ina doka ches. Kapato rondi losochi rana big big. Now, Kachi Ubanta.
Okay, so what are some weapons? Okay. 1/1 physical, +1/8. Chance to stun. That's the Gamorrean cleaver. I don't have any money. 2 to 24 physical, -2 to attack. Okay, that's -2 to hit, not -2 to damage. Okay. Huh. This looks like a two-handed weapon. Yep. Greek blade. Okay. Grade 8, pretty physical. Red. We need a Wookiee partner. Okay, so what's this one? Damage to Constitution and Strength. Vibro double blades. Sword. Electric blaster. That's weak against electrical damage. No, ion damage does bonus to droids. I don't know what electrical works against. Mandalorian blaster, fully upgradable. Sonic. Okay. This looks like a stun pistol. I can make that. Looks nice. 3 to 12 ion, plus 2 to 20 against droid, and Wookiee weapon. Right. Sonic rifle. Got that one. I think I have this one. This looks nice. Armor. Plus 3 to attack, plus 4 to awareness, precise shot. Okay. Okay, so anyone who is ranged, this looks like a good one. Light armor. Immune to critical hits. These. Have that. Have that. Have that. I think I have that.
So could you give a basic reason why the Jedi and Mandalorians have a problem with each other?
Matt is much more well equipped to answer that question because he's more of an expanded universe nut than I am. So, if you're looking for anything based off the Mandalore Wars, I cannot give you anything about that.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, it's like Lead and Revan in the previous installment, and Malik as well. Yeah, they were all involved in the Mandalorian Wars because they were like sick of the Jedi Coruscant saying, yeah, it's like they're out. Yeah, it's like the Mandalorians are sacking the Outer Rim, but you know, as Jedi, we're just gonna sit back and watch it and see what happens. Basically, Revan and company said, we're fucking sick of your bullshit. We're not gonna let other people die out there. You know what? We're just gonna go fight them anyway. You have a problem with it? Screw you.
Oh, okay. Now I missed the first, when you played the first game, I didn't see it, so I'm missing a lot of information.
Jenish melaka wachino so impos morcha chani rikasan. Wala kun bisking mo pa muliras nemo poituana. Bararanta miki sikosos. Yewen harama inosos miki sa winsor michi inkaranich wi okapom. Niko bolotong la do chong now. Bararanta miki sikosos. Yewen harama inosos miki sa winsor michi inkaranich wi okapom. Niko bolotong la do chong now.
Yeah, you didn't have to know too much of the first game. Basically, it's just like, what are the core tenets of the story that really matter here? But yeah, you didn't have to be with me for the entirety of the first Knights of the Old Republic. That was just 50 hours of me playing like trash.
Parachino sukantadon, makamando runo intervelavino. Unisidom kanaki mochi so akadla. Inkin kunma bolira michiki kun. Tutami sikiluta. Chuba yubang lara boktara toran.
Not really in the mood to piss anyone off right now, so.
I heard a rumor that the Administrator met with a Jedi. If that's true, I'll quit.
You're standing like less than 5 feet away from the Administrator. I think I have a problem with hearing that.
A visitor. Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Turina Adari. You're the owner of the ship that just landed? Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual. But you didn't answer my question. Is that ship yours? And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel. Of course not. I'm trying to stabilize an entire planet. An exchange bounty, no matter how abundant, is little use in that endeavor. But if a Jedi were here, that would best be kept secret. Right or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence. Indeed, true coincidence seems very rare in the affairs of Jedi. But I should tell you, my friend, let's just call him Frook. We've known each other for many years, and our continued friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong? Vrook and I had a mutually beneficial arrangement for several weeks. He went to the Jedi Enclave sublevel recently and hasn't returned. I know the sublevel is dangerous. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the Enclave to look for him? We are fortunate that you've come. Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely are with Jedi. I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave's security door. Go expecting danger, for you will most certainly find it there. Is there anything else I can assist you with? There are plenty of opportunities to assist people on Dantooine. Too many, I'm afraid. I would go to the militia headquarters and make your intentions known there. Besides that, just listen and ask around. Who do you want to know about? There are 3 groups of people on the planet right now. The settlers, salvagers, and the mercenaries. Dantooine is one of the younger worlds of the Republic. A couple of generations ago, this world was still untamed. We made great progress, in no small part due to the Jedi. But recently, we have been losing ground. During the war, the most prominent settler families either fled or were executed by the Sith. Losing their resources and the Jedi was too great a loss. But now we are organizing and starting to truly work together. Once we achieve that, I am confident that Dantooine can be safe and prosperous again. They are a necessary inconvenience. Money has been a great concern to us, ever since the Sandrals and Matalays were removed during the Jedi Civil War. The agricultural exports we produce just cover basic maintenance. To expand and prosper, we needed credits. So we had to exploit a valuable resource we had, the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. It was not a decision lightly made, and even then we couldn't do the work ourselves. Too dangerous, and every settler matters on our small world. So we opened the door to enterprising salvagers. The salvagers you see now are the last remnants of that force. The tithe we took from their claims sustains what semblance of government you see now. We plan on using those credits to improve production and protect our world. We have enough to sustain ourselves until more prosperous times. Certainly. To most people in the galaxy, the distinction between Sith and Jedi is a blurry one, especially since most Sith were once Jedi. It is complicated by the fact that Malak and Revan were great heroes of the Republic and famed Jedi Knights. But a few years later, they were leading an armada which threatened everyone. And here on Dantooine, the Jedi Enclave provoked a brutal occupation by the Sith. It could have been far worse, but even now the damage has not been fully mended. I don't think everyone hates Jedi. If just a few people changed their minds or spoke up, it could make a great deal of difference. I think that we need the help of the Jedi. If the Jedi's reputation isn't redeemed, the consequences could be quite regrettable. Until then, I would keep your identity secret. I have no doubt that Barun means well, but I have every confidence in Zeron. I would ask you to ignore anything Barun asked of you. He doesn't see the full scope. I realize that I'm asking you for help, but you must also know that I am the head of this nominal government. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to divulge all information to you. There are plenty of opportunities to us besides that.
Okay, so Barun can't exactly be trusted. Okay, so for this place, destroyed station. Bird controls. Okay. So, where do I go? Now, let me know also if the music is overpowering the dialogue. I did try to cut down the music to about 75%, and that's not cutting it. Let me know and I'll cut it down to about 50.
I can't even hear it.
Let's settle this.
Jeez, animals can't be pushed by the Force. What is this game?
More where that came from.
Focus.
Time to even the odds.
Well, I have the music. I mean, the sound.
More where that came from.
Please, stop getting bitten. Or do I have to... I really do not want to use a shield just for physical damage right now. Yeah, I do have regenerative underlay on my armor, so I can slowly heal. I need to pay attention to what my lightsaber forms are. I forgot what Makashi was. Yeah, Vance, I kind of gave you a photograph on the lightsaber or melee attack forms. Can you look up, or at least can you take a quick look and tell me what the difference between Shisho and the Makashi are for single enemies?
Everyone down! Time to take you down to size. Everyone down!
Oh, it says they're both fair.
Okay, both fair against singles. Alright,
This shall not stop us for
Proud. Give me multiple enemies.
Shisho is very good, Makashi is fair.
Okay.
This shall not stop us for long.
I wish there was a significance to this tree, but it doesn't seem like it. This looks to be courtyard of the Enclave. Alright. Jeez, Kreia got hurt bad. Let's regen force. Good enough. Yeah, regen force. Alright, that's good. So, at least she'll heal for every break. Let's see what's going on southwards. Oh. Just a big wall to the south. Why couldn't we have like an item that increases map coverage? You know, when you're trying to fill out the blanks on the map. I think that's just me playing too much East memories of Salsetta and oh, I actually said we just say Calcutta for once. Yay. And Lacrimosa and Donna. Especially with Donna, they give you an item that increases your map coverage. Well, then again, getting map coverage was one of the focal points of getting rewards in that game, so...
Did you finish that one yesterday?
I am not done with Donna.
Okay. How many hours did you say that?
I have spent 50 on that so far, but there's a couple of other side things. I am near the final dungeon on that.
I hear you.
As in, I'm close to the very last room.
Say the word.
But yeah, I still have a long ways to go there. I hashed it out to about 3 more episodes left. So I still have to finish up the raids and hunts. Then, I gotta do Donna's bonus dungeon. I'm doing that another episode, and then after both of those are done, I'm gonna be tackling the finale.
I hear more where that came from. Time to take you down to size.
Yes.
I hear you.
What is it?
My character is just so good when it's on autopilot.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Yeah, see what my character does? Just powers attack on autopilot like nobody's business. I'm like, what is all this? Why can't I do this by myself? Or... yeah, you're allowed to bring 2.
Yeah.
Attack. Thank you. Yeah, next force ability I should give my lead stun. Because that's actually been surprisingly effective. Where is the rebel base? Dantooine. They're on Dantooine. But you see, Lord Vader, she can be reasonable. As I continue with the operation, you may fire when ready. You're far too trusting. Dantooine is too far to make an effective demonstration, but don't worry. We shall deal with your rebel friends soon enough.
What? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. You shouldn't be out of here anyway. This is Kinrath territory.
Hey, at least it's not bad country.
A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the Western Fringe farmers was coming to Kunda on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times to try to figure out if that's what really happened. I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So maybe our man just got sloppy. We really need those atmospheric sensors. I don't suppose you'd be willing to keep an eye out for something, It's technical. I doubt you'd understand it. But I'd really appreciate your help. I doubt you'll be able to find any evidence of what happened here. But you might come across the atmospheric sensors. They have to be somewhere. If you find any of them, just come back here. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one you can find, even if they're broken. No idea whatsoever. I figure it's a real long shot you'd ever spot one. But I also figure it wouldn't hurt to ask.
Okay, sweet. Like, some more opportunities to get Republic credits. Let's see what's in the Crystal Caves. I forget I actually need a freaking lightsaber. So far, my companions are an astromech droid, a smuggler with a seemingly dark past, a snarky ex-Jedi, and a person who actually served under my lead in the Mandalorian Wars.
I'll be right back.
I hear you.
Boo!
Say the word.
Let's take it one, We're getting a hearty amount of experience, so...
Where that came from?
Freya, it's dangerous to go alone. Besides, the last time you went alone, you had your arm chopped off. By a creepy as all shit Sith Lord.
Yes.
I hear you.
Okay. I really think it's a really bad idea to be using Force Scream if someone can hear it.
Yes.
Especially if it's as loud as Palpatine's.
Time to take you down to size. Just say the word.
This shall not stop us for long.
Lead,
yes.
What are you doing?
Just say the word.
Start attacking, please.
Focus.
Time to even the odds. Everyone down!
I hear you.
Let's go. I think I may have been pushing my luck a bit too much here. Sit back. They stuck to that merc.
Yutapak mito hai best nikta dochi mapao krawe nosha. What a lord chiba fuso bachila nuba chubanok. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chiluma lispa. Huta yanolia. Jukta geni chuba wonki na jung winoton ma no miurita.
Just like a Jedi.
Kavanata galu. Krato. Charika yayakta min sobachina ninga ballo cha jukso ni chortuna. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chiluma lispa. Bram tabanin soju. Da come jusmak miki baranye doso so rika chondin. Wana magrable mogo. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chiluma lispa.
Well, I might as well just have the extra experience on hand. Bothan Droid Disruptor, okay. Freya, where are you? Look, granted, I do not want to be running into a crowd. If Kreia is stuck on the wall, then...
What is it?
I hear you.
Just pick these guys off one at a time. I can turtle this.
Poison. Time to take you down to size.
I hear you.
More where that came from.
What is it? You
I hear you.
I will silence this one.
Time to even the odds.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them like a shiver running through you. Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect Force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil. The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers. The crystals here do not drain Force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force. That can hardly be avoided. Even mundane actions of the basest creatures can create detectable ripples in the Force. A Mynock beating its wings on the plains could cause a sandstorm in the desert. And figuratively speaking, Jedi have much bigger wings.
Oh, shit.
More where that came from.
I just ran myself into a party wipe.
Say the word.
I have to rewind from all the way back. Damn it. Great. Now I just lost like 20 minutes of progress. Oops. It's a save, kids.
What is it?
Yeah, they can't be stunned.
Just say the word. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Yeah, maybe bring Cray along. wasn't the brightest idea.
Yes.
Say the word.
Either that or I just spec like shit. Energy shields really don't work around here. Let's do... Hold on. Okay.
I hear you.
That's good. Sonic discharge shell.
Let us end this. What is it?
I hear you. Time to even the odds.
I hear you.
Just say the word.
Focus.
Everyone down! Everyone down!
Let us end this.
Let's settle this. Time to take you down to size.
I hear you.
I hear you.
What do these feats do? I really should have looked these up. Valve mediation. Force barrier. Alright. Some force powers cannot be learned through normal means. The dark side of the force is a pathway to many abilities, some consider to be unnatural.
More where that came from.
Come on, Cray, you're attacking with one hand. How do you get hurt like that?
Just say the word.
Yutapak, mito. Yatuka. Huta Yanolia.
Just like a Jedi.
Kavanatagalu. Charika Yaya. Yatuka. Kavadumpa. Mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba. Sura dachi morotuko gansa. Kavanatagalu. Kavanami donki grato. Bawan maderansha, yukamos krun. Nande misoku koran marenden krabanosot. Bram tabanin sochu. Da come jusmak miki baranietos. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani. Bram tabanin sochu. Da come jusmak miki baranietos. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wani maurata wakata. Kavadumpa mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawakachuba. Yatuka.
Well, too bad. I have to be a little bit extra careful. Yeah, maybe next time I kind of I should probably learn a lesson. Next time I go into other big fights, be sure to just stab myself with all the needles, with all the boosters, rather than try to save it all for endgame. Maybe save like 10 to 15 for like the final boss, but yeah, don't go overboard with it. I don't know why, I'm just very itchy about using consumables in general. Kreia, where are you? Ow.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Let's go. I need to relax a bit. These items do. I really should pay attention to these. Dexterity 4, con +4, strength +4. Okay. Metal stems. Okay.
Yes.
Just say the word. Let's settle this. Let's settle this.
Good enough.
I hear you.
Multi-special target assessor. What is this? Needs specialization in blaster pistol. That or blaster rifle and blaster rifle. He just has proficiency. Okay. I need to be 3-3'd with those. I don't need like extra great damage right now. Yeah, I kind of do need like extra I don't need extra ion damage right now. That's better. That's disgusting.
What is it?
Just say the word.
Yes.
Just say the word.
I hear you. Yes. Your thoughts are disturbed. For perhaps the crystal. The crystal.
Grenades! Fire in the hole!
I hear you. Yes.
Damn it, I thought Adam wouldn't be the first one to go down.
Let us end this.
Wow! Had it. Had that. Had that.
More where that came from.
Fine, I'll lay mines.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Yes.
Just say the word.
Yes.
That kind of pisses me off. I'm gonna need like 2 gunners.
I hear you.
Have you ever played Duke Nukem 3D?
I haven't.
It had laser trip bombs in it, and I used it. I used those things so much.
Let me just find the approaches.
I hear you.
Just say the word.
What is it?
Just say the word.
Your thoughts? Back.
Damn it. Wait, where's my last save file?
Just say.
Certainly, I am not doing something right with that.
Time to take you down to size. More where that came from.
What is it? What is it?
Should I just come back with a lightsaber or something, or should I just jab everyone full of needles?
I don't know.
Just say the word.
Yes. Your thoughts are... perhaps... I hear you.
Run.
More where that came from.
This shall not continue. Yes.
Yeah, why is this matriarch just not... Why do you not want to be hit? I don't get it. Okay, let's I'm done wasting like 30 minutes on this. Let's go back. Apparently that guy doesn't want his bloody gland not being stolen, so... I don't get it. I mean, I could probably just jab myself full of... Let's jab myself full of needles this time, and... hopefully that'll go better, but otherwise I'm not holding my breath if no one can be hit with the friggin'... If they can't hit it like they can hit the friggin' broadside of a barn.
Yes.
Let's check myself.
Just say the word.
Your thoughts are... Perhaps...
Just say the word.
Focus. Yes.
Everyone down!
Can the grenades have friendly fire?
They do on...
Everyone down!
Come on. Hit. Come on. Thank you for drawing aggro. Seriously? Son of a bitch! Throw all my grenades at it. Do I have to throw even more?
I hear you.
I hear you.
It's supposed to be a hive queen of some kind.
What is it?
I hear you.
What is it?
Just say the word.
Your thoughts are just...
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Jeez, we have to be jacked up on steroids for this.
This shall not stop us for long.
Yeah. Apparently the only thing I can do is just overcheck myself on the needles.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
It's stupid that I had to resort to that, but you know what? Fine. I'll take it. Yeah, please tell me of any other role-playing game where you have to jab needles into yourselves in order to get the best out of combat.
Shadowrun is a little bit like that on hard.
Oh, it's like where you have to jack yourself up full of drugs.
Either that or have a whole bunch of people with haste.
I don't mind if it's something...
Crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed. The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow. This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber. Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that escapes the sieve.
Okay, basically every other damn RPG out there. Yeah, okay, you jab yourself full of needles before the fight. At least damn near almost every Western RPG I can think of. I don't think that's the case in, like, any of the other role-playing games I've done. As in, it's like, just come in with full health and, you know, you put up your abilities as you go. Like, what am I trying to do? Play the drug-free player? Remember, it's like whenever we were going into those arcades, it's like, here's the FBI warning saying winners don't do drugs. It's like, could you imagine that it's like, no. If you want to scare the shit out of kids out of doing drugs at the arcade, how about you just do an entire thing where you just play the X-Files theme with the FBI warning?
The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark or light.
Okay, well, that's my crystal. It's a crystal with my name on it.
I hear you.
Let's just rob all the crystals, because why not? And we're gonna see a welcoming committee on the other side of this place. So I got that crystal, my personal crystal.
Did you ever finish that series, the X-Files, I mean?
No, it just started airing on Comet, so every Monday through Thursday night between 10 till 1. So I believe they are starting from... they are starting from the beginning, so whichever is the one that had... I want to say I'm at Season 1 right now. They just went live with it starting last week.
Okay.
Or 2 weeks ago. So, Yeah, whichever is the one that says, you know, an Iraqi pilot shot down a UFO, and basically, yeah, it's like you had guys in the United States just trying to keep it under wraps in like a top secret facility in the ass cracks of flyover country. Yeah, that was the last episode I kind of paid attention to. As far as like last full case I've seen, it's a person who's mentally impaired whose brother was a jet scientist, and basically he started killing the other people who started taking the credit for all his work.
I think I know what episode you're talking about. It's been a while since I've seen that though.
Yeah, if it's the one where he kills the first guy by turning on the jet engine and the guy falls into it, yeah, that's the episode.
Oh, okay. Love the music in that series.
Okay, so let's see. Skills. Recommend me something. Let's do more demolitions and persuasion. I don't want to treat my own injury just yet. I already have like 9 for injuries. Advanced Jedi defense. Do I really want that? Or should I do close combat? Sized shot. Okay, this is if I'm ranged. Okay, faster healing. Faster force healing. Okay, force jump. Alright, if I'm in melee... Okay, if someone has a gun and going into melee range, okay, I can do that. Why the hell did I have lightsaber weapon focus if I don't have a freaking lightsaber? +3 bonus to all deflection. As long as they have a lightsaber equipped. I don't have a lightsaber. Teamwork to defeat enemies, +2 bonus to hit. I can't do stealth. Should I do advanced regen or bonus to melee? Because, well, I do have a crystal with my name on it. I just need the other 2 pieces. I need an emitter and something else. Do like double teaming. I do have healing. Dexterity or strength bonus to their chance to hit whichever's lightsaber finesse. Fine, I'll do blaster deflection. Resilience, Sarisu. Recommend me a feat. Stun. I'll take it. Go on a faster force regen. I don't know, it's like, you get like this lightsaber perk so quickly early that it feels like, I don't know. Like, when you get lightsaber perks at the point where it's like, does the game tell you where to go first if you want to get lightsabers quickly? What's this? Toughness +2. This feat subtracts 10% of any damage over 20 points suffered. Character retains the +1 vitality per level granted by toughness. Okay, so basically if I suffer more than 20 damage, I don't get get as hurt as much. Fine. Let's do improved toughness. I'll take stun. Yeah, no point in taking a lightsaber perk if I don't have all the pieces for a lightsaber yet. Still need an emitter.
But did you ever end up going to that arcade?
I found out it was open. I did a little Google search. I'm not sure if it's open on the weekends. I'll check their hours again.
You should.
Okay.
Just.
Yeah, there's a retro arcade, not too far away from me, a little bit of a drive. It's pretty cool, like you pay $10, and then for all the machines, you can get as many lives as you want.
Yeah, mine kind of follow regulations, so... But yeah, I'll definitely try to give the place a visit. I know there's like 2 of the same place that are open to me, but one of them kind of requires me to jump down the cross state lines. I'm going, yeah, no. Well, that and I don't want to pay a $5 toll on the way back. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, I don't want to make that a running habit every weekend.
What did I tell you? Leave the door alone!
Okay, jeez.
Did you ever play the Terminator 2 light gun game?
Which one? I didn't catch that. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
What title was it again?
Terminator 2 light gun game.
I didn't see that one. I saw the LP of it, but I didn't actually play it. I heard it was tough as nails, though.
It is.
Especially like when you're trying to escort John Connor through LA. It's like, make sure the truck isn't destroyed.
It's you again. You want something. So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You've saved some lives today. You want something?
Sweet.
It's you. He did he? What's this about? I know we don't agree on this, but he's crossing a line. He lives in his sheltered settler world. He doesn't know what some people are capable of. So he's asked you to go looking into what I'm up to. If I didn't need every last man here. Appreciate. Alright, I can use your help. But you can't tell anyone. There's a mercenary camped near what's left of the Jedi Enclave's courtyard. His name is Dopak. Just tell him that I said, go ahead. That's all. You have questions, but it's like this conversation never happened, got it? Just do it. It'll help out Kunda. We can talk more later.
Okay. Dopak, go ahead. I'm guessing he wants to cause mercenary infighting. I don't blame him for that if that makes our job going in a bit easier.
I might have asked you this before, but if you could have your own private arcade, what type of games would you most stock it with?
Definitely light guns. So the whole Time Crisis series for sure. I don't know, it's been a long time since we had like a light gun port on a console, because definitely last gen didn't have it. I think, don't tell me it was just the Wii and PS3. I think from what I heard that probably was the case.
How much do you think one of those Time Crisis cabinets costs?
Ooh. I don't know between the first and the fourth, and I can't speculate on the, on the resale rates right now. I know for Time Crisis 2, I heard that Namco discontinued servicing those, and especially like with the debts of LCD, with the debts of CRT, it's like you're gonna have to go a little bit out of your way to, change the detection method to be either IR or camera based. So basically the two biggest names I know in the light gunning right now, or at least in current gen light gunning, at least trying to emulate it, are Aim Track, which uses infrared, and then there's Sinden, which uses an internal camera. So it takes a, long story short, it takes a reference frame of your screen, so you calibrate it and say, okay, it's like, gun's calibrated, this is the center point of my screen right now, and then, it uses the camera to say, okay, how off angle are you, or stuff like that. Takes angle and distance and say, okay, here's the coordinates on the plane that I want you to shoot at.
Tapele gathered a group to go to the sub-level. They're probably all gonna get killed.
Oh, a visitor comes to our delightful salvager camp. We are honored. Do you come bringing your credits and curiosity? A civilized person with manners. Very rare in this part of the galaxy. I am most honored to meet you. If I may, a question I pose to you, traveler. Do you wish to buy one of the most elusive of all Jedi artifacts? A powerful Jedi holocron.
That is no exaggeration. Jedi holocron are very rare and invaluable tools for skilled Jedi. If this man has one, you'd be wise to obtain it.
This is no idle boast, traveler, but a fact. A holocron is easily worth many thousands of credits to any Jedi, but I will sell it to you for a low price. I ask a mere 1,000 credits for this rare find. This is not a matter of negotiation. You should buy it quickly before others come. A discerning question. The reason is simple. The market of buyers is limited on Dantooine. If I were on Coruscant, I could make a fortune with this. My dilemma is I lack the funds to travel, so I cannot reach a better market, so my price is reduced. But you travel. Surely you could find a Jedi buyer. Can you help? You're a curious person. Too kind to be in this sector of the galaxy. Forget the holocron, traveler. I apologize for the deceit. It was sold to me with false pretenses, and I've been forced to continue this cycle. Dantooine has been a pit of misfortune for me. The settlers treat us with scorn and disdain. Parting them with their money is almost a service. You've shown more civility than I've ever seen on this planet. But still, I must try to get enough money to leave here. 500 credits. Probably a small sum to you, but for me, it might as well be the price of a Star Cruiser. You are most kind, traveler. You've given me a chance to go home. Here, take the fake holocron. I don't need it anymore. So, what should we talk about? You should talk to Durala. I've told her everything I know. I think I saw the thief by the ruins of the Enclave. I believe that the thief has to be living in the sub-level, because every place else has been visited many times by the salvagers. I didn't get a clear look at the thief. It was dark, and the ruins provide many hiding places. There isn't much to see around here. The planet is very lightly populated by settlers, mercenaries, and us. We come from many different planets, drawn to the rumors of fortune. I believe the early salvagers did make some credits, but latecomers like myself barely find anything. Early salvagers said that the ruins were mostly empty to begin with. Many think that the administrator didn't allow us to salvage until her people were done with it.
I also have some other arcade-like games, so some other of the big names have been, just doing some arcade compilations. So it's like Namco and Capcom for sure. I own some of them, or not necessarily own, but have a license to them on my Switch.
You a new salvager?
I just looked up
One of those
Time Crisis
Kundak
2
cantina rats
cabinet.
coming here to complain.
I see it on eBay for $1,600.
Oh. Is it a single or a dual cabinet?
It's a dual.
Huh. Huh. Yeah, because I heard those aren't being serviced anymore, and I've heard some rumblings around the arcade emulation community that 2's kind of a pain in the ass to emulate in arcade because there's customized integrated circuit chips that Namco made, and no one has exactly managed to figure out what those chips are.
Oh, is that so? You're no mercenary, and with those armaments, this isn't a social call. You're at least thinking of heading to the ruins. I'm gonna give you some advice. Turn back. There's nothing you're gonna find. Don't tell me that flaming Soru sent you. I went over all this with Zeron. We've been hit by the flaming thief more than he has. Every other night it seems we find something missing. And it's not like we have much. We keep asking Zeron to help us, but he sends us nobody. So the thief keeps coming from the ruins or whatever hole he lives in and taking what's ours. If we ever catch him, we'll take our time killing him. The only guess I've heard is it's a mercenary that's been kicked out. Most of them leave us alone. They focus most of their attention on the settlers. But we really don't know. I hear he's planning to shoot anybody that goes on his farm. I'm just glad we're not the only people suffering. Maybe if he moans enough, the militia will do something. That's our best guess. Sneaky as
So what would you say a
Raylon caught a
cabinet
glance
is
of
on
him
the
that
inside, like a computer?
We keep hoping the
back there?
Legrex finish the thief off, but that would be far too easy for us. If you haven't met Raylon, though, he's not reliable. He's in the camp if you want to talk to him about the thief. If you must. If you can do something about the thief, do it and get out of here. There's nothing for you here anyway.
To answer your question, let me finish this conversation. Like, the early ones are dedicated printed circuit boards. But as far as I heard, for some of the newer ones, there's basically just a PC with software loaded into it. Because I've kind of heard some funny rumors about the post Win XP or 7 based Dance Dance Revolution machines that actually had those Windows 7 blue screens of death.
Where that came from?
I've actually seen that.
That actually happened?
I think I saw one booting Windows up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's settle this.
Yes.
You don't see that blue screen that much anymore. I guess if you have a retro PC, you might.
Or I think there was like one time it's like you're probably playing some game on the Xbox and you're going, wait a minute, blue screen of death. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I hear you. Time to even the odds.
Freya, stop dying, please. Ow.
I'm so out of touch with modern consoles. Like the latest console machine I had was a PlayStation 2. After that, I just haven't really been keeping up with it.
Yeah, that, and you know, it's like you have everything going like $500-600, and then you're going, when is this gonna go on sale? Or it's like, when will customers stop trying to kill each other over it?
Yeah, really, I know what you're talking about.
It's like, remember, it's like when the PlayStation 3 first released, and then you had people fighting in line over it.
Like a drug or something.
If you're wondering why I haven't turned full alcoholic, it's because video gaming is sometimes an expensive hobby. Or dumping all your quarters, or just your card credits in the arcade. Nowadays, you don't really get tokens. Yeah, nowadays they're all on cards. So you know, it's like you just insert these into a machine and then you just fill it with cash, or you know, just put your credit card in and then just feed it the amount of money you want, and then boom, there you go. I gotta renew one of these though. This is annual. Okay.
I honestly think one of the funnest old games is Pole Position. That game is so fun.
That one's good. I kind of like 2 a little bit more though, because the first one only had 1 track.
Oh, okay. I never get that far in the first one though. It's hard.
Oh, so when does Kreia learn McFlurry? Alright. Powers and Force Channel. Plus, Force Valor and Stasis. Okay. What does...
So was Galaga Namco too?
Yeah, it was.
It's weird. Pac-Man was Namco, right?
Yeah, it's like ask any. Yeah, because you know it's like Pac-Man was like Namco's unofficial mascot, or not. Okay, official mascot. Or at least whenever you thought of Namco, Pac-Man would probably be the first thing that would pop up into your head.
Well, the weird thing is, Pac-Man, they ported it to phone. The last time I checked, Galaga hadn't been ported.
Time to eat. Galaga did have a phone port.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, although granted, I wouldn't be surprised if Galaxian was first in the flip phone era.
Came from.
Because Galaxian at least was a little bit slower paced. But definitely Galaga had a Galaga definitely had a phone port. I don't think Galaga 88 had one though. And well, 88, 89, you'll see it on any Namco Museum compilation nowadays. But it's like if you're thinking about, okay, was it ever released on home consoles before 89 was on the... Freya, stop getting hurt, please. Thank you. 89 was on the TurboGrafx 16/PC engine. You've seen me do that a long time ago, but I kind of don't really pick it up anymore because I suck at it.
Do you know if it's still in the Apple store?
I don't check the mobile phone stores anymore. Mostly because they're just so filled with garbage, and I'm not sure if... Yeah,
I'll do a quick search.
Yeah, just look up either the Google store or the Apple App Store.
Well, I have an iPhone, so. I have to say, the apps in the Apple Store do seem to be a little bit better than the Google ones.
What is it?
I mean, I'm not saying there isn't good Google ones, I'm just saying Google, it seems like they vet the ones in the iPhone.
At a kind of a high price. They kind of had a falling out with Steam, at least sometime in the past year.
No, but yeah, I did a search for Galaga and it didn't pop up.
You've wandered into the wrong camp. You got the look of a warrior, and we got all the blasters we need. If you're looking for work too, just take a trip spaceward. We don't need any more competition. Got it?
No.
What does the militia have to say to us? Any of our men get into trouble? I think that Zeron is 3 cards short of a Pazak deck. You can tell him you've delivered your message. Thanks. Now get out of here.
Okay. Pair of Mandalorians here. Oh, that's new. But yeah, some of the Namco Museum compilations are quite a bit different. I know the one I had for PlayStation 2 at least had 4 licensed 80s songs on it. Unfortunately, I think if I ever played that version, I'd have to cut off the music. Those 4 songs were She Drives Me Crazy by the Fine Young Cannibals, Come On Eileen from Texas Midnight Runners, Joystick from the Daz Band, and Talking in Your Sleep by the Romantics. I think those were the only 4 songs off the top of my head. But as far as I know, it's like, yeah, the compilations do vary from console to console. Because I know the Namco Museum compilation I bought on Switch, it doesn't have Pole Position. It has a Splatterhouse and some other game instead. So I think, I guess I can take a look. Let's pop it open at the end of the session.
Well, I actually have Galaga on my Nintendo emulation.
The NES version?
I forgot, it was something like 600 Nintendo games. But some of them are, I guess Nintendo ported some of the early Atari things or something.
It's you again.
Because Galaga's on there.
I don't have anything
I believe Pac-Man.
We can talk more later.
The version of Pac-Man is really poor. It's just like a horrible version. I mean, it's basically the same thing, but I don't know if you've ever played Pac-Man in the arcade. One thing I noticed between the arcade and the Namco Museum, that Pac-Man in the arcade moves a lot quicker.
Well, then again, it's like you mentioned the Atari, and then, well, the Atari version of Pac-Man was a well-documented disaster.
Oh, okay.
If it was just like the regular NES version Pac-Man, then yeah, I heard that one is actually competent, but yeah, the Atari version, you could probably say was one of the catalysts to the great video game crash of '83. And then E.T. was the straw that broke the camel's back.
That does look like a horrible game. Another good old one is Dig Dug.
That's another good one. That's pretty much in every compilation.
Uh-huh. Do you ever? Oh yeah, I know you don't have Netflix. I was just curious. I was gonna ask if you'd seen Stranger Things.
Yeah,
The reason I ask is because they, a mall near me, in my same county, actually about maybe 10, 11 miles away, when they made that show, it went to that mall, which was pretty much a dead mall. It used to be a real happening place, and they remade it to look like an 80s mall.
Yeah. And then I think I had a coworker, he was from Chicago, and we were talking about, like, after I watched Blues Brothers for the first time, it's like we look at all those stores, and then yeah, we just realized Damn, all of those just went out of business. I think Toys R Us being the last victim.
That was a fun place back in the day.
We will know when the time comes, and I hope our enemies.
I was
do
talking
not.
with my dad today, and I was saying that I think that eventually, because of nostalgia, I'm not saying it'll be the same stores, but more physical stores will come back up. I don't think they're gonna just be able to, like they were. Like some of those places in the past were really expensive. There was no Amazon or anything like that. I'm talking about like the late 80s, early 90s. So, you could shop around. I mean, you could definitely shop smart, but they could really drive up the prices because, like once they got you in there, especially if you had kids, it's like, it's like manipulation.
Yeah,
but
well, we got killer droids to deal with again.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's bring the droid killers. Oh, these are my droid killers. Rhea? Droid? Addin? Have your droid guns out, please.
Do you have a Fry's Electronics near you?
Not up here in the Northeast, unfortunately. They're mostly west side.
Don't you miss Radio Shack? That was a cool store.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, pretty much when they went out of sale, or at least when they went out of business, or at least after Chapter 11, I ended up getting quite a haul from them for dirt cheap, or relatively dirt cheap. Wasn't proud of it because pretty much I just bought product from a dying vendor, but I ended up getting my last pair of headphones from them, and they've held on for me for the last 4 to 5 years, and I ended up getting one of those accelerometers. It's like when you move things back and forth, or at least the motion trackers you see like on the Wii remotes and even on the Switch. Those normally go for like $30. I ended up getting one for $5.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it also kind of sucked for me because it's like when I was going through college, I was doing classes in electronics, and it's like most of the stuff you could buy through Radio Shack, and at least you could see the product for yourself. So you weren't getting gypped on a shitty product, or at least taking chances with a completely unknown product. I'm going, you know how I am about some things. Sometimes you just have to feel it or touch it to believe it.
I mean, Amazon's cool. I think honestly, we're probably getting, for a lot of things, better deals now because you can search the internet and compare prices. But I just think man, I don't know if I'd ever really be able to go back into the same mindset of like going to a mall and like spending a lot of money there.
Everyone down!
Because you would just think like, how much are you paying for retail overhead, if you know what I
mean. More where that came from.
Let us end.
There goes me saying unlimited power. Unfortunately, it works against droids. Alright. But you
guys haven't... Oh, go on.
I believe the nearest electronics chain near me is a Micro Center, but it's far off.
Yeah, we have one of
missing?
those.
We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a cath hound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything?
Do you
from the
have any
room?
big malls
Anybody?
up there?
What do you want? You won't find anything there except on the lowest sublevel, and there you'll only find death. Lagreks are everywhere. Nothing. Find out for yourself. I'm not interested in training the competition. Now, if you don't mind, we're going someplace you can't eavesdrop on us, and get down to our business.
Well, about the mall question, I'm a bit leery about visiting one. Well, gun violence.
Somehow malls always seem to attract that, or some type of problem.
Yeah, I was like, it happened in the food court. I'm like, it was like, I was like seeing on the news. It's like, yeah, it's like gunshots in the food court. And I'm like, and someone actually died from it. I'm going, oh, for crying out loud.
So you're drinking a soda and he's eating French fries and someone gets shot. I mean, I'm not saying, I know it's not funny, but it's like, that's the kind of thing that you have to watch
Thank you. Now die. I know that there's probably someone in this room that wants to rag on Xenoblade, but if there's anything I'm going to give that game credit for, it's the ability for you to pick off enemies one by one, or at least pick off crowds.
I will silence this one.
Probably live stream that one of these days if this game just kicks my ass. Although to be fair, it did 3 times in a row. I'm going needle, 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 needle. Oh, I win.
Everyone down!
Yeah, the thing about mall, we have one mall near us that
More where that came from.
still does a pretty good amount of business. It's pretty safe.
Settle in.
The thing is there's only like 2 stores in the whole mall that I would even shop at. There's a Dave & Buster's, the only Dave & Buster's around. And then there's a what do they call it? Glow in the dark miniature golf. It's pretty cool. They're like, I'm gonna go to anything else. I'm probably gonna end up going to a strip mall. That's just because I'm in summer.
Yeah, once upon a time where I used to live, yeah, there's a strip mall with like a pizzeria, Mexican restaurant, scrapbook store. Well, the main attraction was a post office. There used to be a florist and a restaurant there, but yeah, unfortunately the restaurant's been unoccupied for some time, and when I last visited 2 years ago, they tore it down. It was like, yeah, it's been a sticking eyesore for at least 6 years, we might as well just tear it down, and they finally did. The florist, I heard from the scrapbook store owner, well, she adopted a pair of kids and basically just shut down the business. But yeah, it's like, I heard that restaurant was kind of a decent place back in the day, and then, you know, their owners called it quits.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. We had a good Chinese restaurant right up the street, and we heard that we saw that it closed. Now I was thinking COVID at first, but turns out it was they just retired.
Yeah.
Too bad we don't have a good Chinese. I mean, we have a bunch of Chinese restaurants in the general area, but that one was probably one of the best. Really. We have a cheap Chinese restaurant up the street too, which is decent food, but if you know what I'm talking about, like the run-of-the-mill Chinese restaurant.
It's just like meh takeout quality.
Yeah.
Or just the memeable takeout quality? Which is why I prefer just to make my own stir fry. Like, just get your own marinade, get yourself some rice wine and some soy sauce, get yourself some oyster sauce, get your own vegetables, and cut your own meat. Or tofu.
Do you have any Asian markets around you?
There's one that's right near my workplace, but I have not really set foot into that.
Those can be fun. You can find a lot of cool stuff in there. My brother had these chili paste. I can't remember the name of it.
Just say the word.
It was like for seasoning noodles.
Mm-hmm.
So good, man. This stuff is so good. Real spicy though. Do you like spicy stuff?
I'm not a big fan of adding heat for the sake of adding heat.
More for flavor for you?
Yeah. It's like if I add heat, to fulfill a purpose, then yeah. But I kind of don't want. Yeah, it's like I kind of don't want to be just drinking water for like more than half the thing.
More where that came from.
Wow, that hurt.
Everyone down.
Wow, Kree is just bad. I need to give her something with Def Up or something.
Now I got behind on the story. Why are you going to this place? Are these the mercenaries?
Not for mercs. Oh, I didn't put any. Oh, this is the regenerative underlay. I'll put that on. There's no thermal damage. There is supposed to be one of the Jedi Masters of the Council sitting in this place.
Oh, okay.
Just say the word.
I'm sorry, I was talking so much.
Let me take care of this.
I wasn't
Pure
really reading the
Bazak.
story.
Yeah, apparently in the ruins of the Jedi Temple, yeah, one of the 5 Jedi Counselors is
Let me take care
somewhere
of this.
in here.
Pure Bazak. Everyone down! Let me take care of this. Pure Bazak.
Oh, shit.
What is it?
More with that? Just say the word.
What is it?
Attack! Thermal damage. Well, shit. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not good. This game hasn't really done... It's pissed me off quite a bit in the first 2 episodes. Sorry, I'm just more annoyed at everyone driving outside.
I hear you.
Revving their engines like jackasses. Mine now. But I haven't really gone as
Pure Pazak.
bad like Kurt Busch levels of upset.
Let me take care of this. Pure Pazak.
Heavy armor?
Let me take
Do
care
you
of
have
this.
a certain ability
Pure
that lets you
Pazak.
be able to see those mines, or is that like a force field? Or
You get them with your awareness rating. So when you look at skills, awareness will tell you, okay, are there going to be mines around? And then your actual ability to disarm, or better yet, recover those mines for your own use, will be determined by your demolitions rank.
Oh, okay.
Let me take care of this. Pure Pazak.
And more Republic credits. Alright. Man, these guys died in their sleep. So yeah, awareness allows you to see mines. Demolitions is the check for if you can disarm or recover them. Usually the threshold for recovering is higher. Poor bastard.
This shall not stop us for long.
Yeah, I think maybe my biggest cardinal sin is thinking Kreia could be a tank.
She has a lot of force powers.
Yeah, she has an insane wisdom rating. Although, in all honesty, if I'm going to be asking her to throw her Lottie, throw her in with everything that's going on, I really should have just given her a bit of strength. And maybe just built Miley to be the tank.
How good of a computer do you think I would need to be able to stream like you do?
If you want to do it like mine, this tower I'm running it on, I built back in 2015. It wasn't really top of the line back then. It was about $1,500, but I didn't get everything off online retailing. Well, Sin donated me the DVD drive, but everything else I got for myself.
Yeah, I don't think I can move up to that budget level.
You might be able to... if you're able to find some good things together, or at least have a keen eye for things, I can anticipate... what's your ceiling? 1,000?
Well, I haven't really seriously considered it, but I was just curious.
Yes.
I just wanted to get a ballpark figure. Yeah, 1,000 would probably be about right.
Yeah, you can definitely... Yeah, it's like if you have a keen eye, you can definitely find something for 1,000. It's just the fact that the market's just kind of boned right now, is kind of giving me I'd say, less than stellar opinion about doing it. Because I definitely saved up the capital to get a second tower. But yeah, just looking for parts. I'm just going. Yeah.
Let's settle this.
The only thing I can really do in terms of upgrading my current tower right now is just adding more storage capacity onto it. I think there's some open SATA and PCI ports that I can still use.
Time to even the odds.
Do you have a solid state?
Time to take you down to size.
Yeah, I do. But it's not that large compared to today's standards.
If I wanted to just record myself playing and then just put the video up on YouTube, I wouldn't need nearly as much, right?
Yeah, for local recording, it's not as bad because if you have a good processor and graphics card, you can definitely do local recording one way or another.
I wouldn't say I have a good graphics card. I have a decent graphics card. It's integrated graphics, but I think I got a i5.
Yeah,
it's a refurbished computer.
You could be able to get away with local recording somewhat because I knew I did that with my crap top when I was doing Comanche Gold a long time ago. But usually nowadays, the streaming software Fat Cats kind of recommend you have a dedicated video card.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so dead droids. Alright. Although, I do believe that some of them will say you can have a... you can definitely do recording off the integrated video card as long as you have your main video card doing all the game rendering. And yeah, I think I'm being someone right now. Let me torch out. Switch weapons. On. Oh, I've already been here. This place is huge.
I hear you.
Yeah, you don't need to shoot it, but it looks like that's perfectly what they want to do. Is that a haul of them? Crap.
Time to take you down to size. I hear you. More where that came from. Everyone down. Time to take you down to size.
Wow, these guys are doing thermal damage.
Let us end this.
Time to take you down to size.
My bad, Kreia.
Time to even the odds.
The power line adapter I got just helped so much. Do you remember how when I used to connect
More where
back
that
when
came
my
from.
wireless connection would always be coming in and out? It was every once in a while now, but Not nearly as much.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Use the force, heal yourselves. Yeah, crap. My bad. I thought I could get away with you just shooting everyone, or at least all three of you shooting all of them, but that did not go as planned. That's more of them. Oh shit! All right.
Is the blue bar your force and the red bar your health?
Yes.
Okay. Does force regenerate automatically?
It should. There's some things you can add, like underlays on the armor that'll help you hasten force regeneration.
Oh, okay.
I hear you.
So far this isn't as bad, but I think might either need like either the Mandalorian melee shields or how freaking huge is this dungeon? Then again, it's ruins, I'm not surprised.
More where that came from.
Cool.
Yes.
I hear you.
What is it?
You can start attacking now.
I hear you. Let's settle this.
Yeah, you should probably step back a bit and just shoot him.
Time to even the odds.
What is it?
Put you on ranged mentality.
More where that came from.
Cool. Stasis locking.
More where that came from.
Energy shield and step back and just shoot him. Okay. Yeah, that plasma torch I really should have switched out of.
I hear you. I will silence this one. What is it?
Just shoot it, Aden. I really... okay, next time. Keep him on aggressive. Kreia, stop dying, please.
Will the AI of your teammates Well, he automatically moved back to shoot over.
Apparently, for whatever reason, on ranged or melee mode, they're automatically committed to switching to melee. If
You killed him. They're my pets. I'm not a thief. People give to the Jedi in exchange for service. They were just giving. They only attack the bad people. The salvagers, the thieves. This place is for Jedi. They aren't Jedi. They have to leave. I am a Padawan. And one day I will learn enough to be a Jedi. I was studying here when Darth Malak and the Sith came. I was outside the Enclave when my master left me at the Matalay estate. Shen protected me. But the Sith came asking questions and all the Matalays died. But I hid. Even when the estate was burning, I hid. So I hide. I'm hiding until my master returns. You were? I had no idea. You aren't anymore? Are there any Jedi left? They are like me. I thought it was alone. Are there any masters? I remember him. I sent my Legrex to get him to leave, but he just made my pets stop. I was going to talk to him, but the mercenaries came for him. They never come down here. I was surprised and hid. There was a big fight. They said they were going to take him someplace. I know that was wrong. I'll stop. I was just trying to get enough credits to eat. But I'll think of something else. Something that doesn't hurt anyone. I found some things. I don't know how to use them. Here, you can have them. I had a holocron, but it said terrible things. I threw it far away. It told me the Jedi were no more, that I needed to survive and do anything to protect my home.
It's like, alas, the Jedi are no more.
The holocron was more forceful the longer I learned. It frightened me. I threw it into the ruins. I went back to find it, but the salvager stole it. It was my only teacher. I don't know. I'll try to find a master to teach me. There have to be some left. I'm not going to use the Force until I find one. So much has gone wrong. Should I feel bad that I feel better? But I still need to find a master. The lessons I learned, I think I need to unlearn them. And also with you. Thank you.
Lightsaber emitter fixture. Okay, I need one more piece. Alright. I think this is probably the best time for me to stop. 3 party wipes to the same thing, and I just like jab myself full of needles. Fun. Nothing else here, huh?
Let me take care of this.
But yeah, I think this might be a time for me to stop.
How far through the game do you think you are?
I'm only like less than 25%.
Oh wow, this is a long game, isn't it?
This is supposed to be like 50 hours long. And besides, I have 4 worlds I need to visit. This is only 1. Alright, so hopefully Matt's with us next Saturday. I'll bring him up to speed over everything we're on. But yeah, your thoughts over what little we've done on Dantooine so far. Nice recovering world, eh?
Oh, it seems pretty fun. It seems like a fun game to play.
Yeah, although granted I got pissed off the first 6 hours. You know, your character gets stuck on the floor, or, you know, it's like, you hope that your characters aren't idiots, but then you realize you have to do a bit more micromanaging than usual. Yeah, that sort of thing. Alright, so, no Sunday episode. I gotta do a bit of spring cleaning, and, some other stuff on the side. next weekend, next Friday, I'm wrapping up some more of East 8 Lacrimosa of Donna. I have to finish up some more of the endgame side content. I'm about 3 episodes away from being finished with that, actually. So, I'm doing side grinding in that, and then I'll do the ending side stuff there. So, I got 3 more episodes to go, and then Knights of the Old Republic 2. We'll be continuing that next Saturday night. So, yeah, Event, thank you guys for coming, and the rest of you, I will see you guys next time. Meantime, stay calm, stay cool, stay collected, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night. But yeah, it's like, it wasn't so bad this time, but I do appreciate the arcade talk, and that guy is a complete menace. Only maybe when we find one of the Jedi Masters, he's gonna find himself really pissed off in that crap shack he calls a Star Destroyer. Ah, okay. Well, I'm gonna go call it a night. Good night, everybody. Cool.